Okay, let's manage whatever is left. Sorry about my apologies about what happened the first time I came online. Network started giving me bad signs, lights went off, everything. They all cooperated against me. Irole pa, we no go give up. So let's get back onto discussion. I'm sorry if you're seeing notification, please get back. Share the video so that other people can be aware that we're back online. So let's make this fast so that we can manage whatever internet and light resources I'm improvising right now. So let's get back to the matter. What are our expectations? I'll tell you from my own end what I expect. All right, I expect number one that they may want to start, since Sowore is not in exile, and then he is meeting with and almost starting a collaboration with somebody that is in exile over alleged terrorist inclination or disposition, and they cannot get Nnamdi Kanu. I expect that they may want to dare. Are you getting it? They may want to dare pick Sowore up. All right, and that would be interesting to some extent. All right, something has to start the revolution. On the other hand, they may not want to pick him up. They may just feel like if you pick him up, it will be unnecessary to agitate the atmosphere. It will eat up the polity and blah blah blah. They may not want to pick him up. But what are other things we expect from this? Another thing I expect is that I hope that these two persons will then put down, in case there might be anything arising like ego, or one person trying to superiorize his own view over the other. We need to prioritize. All right, so we cannot put the cart before the horse. It has to be the horse to drive the cart. All right, what Nnamdi Kanu is looking for instance, in my opinion, and I'll just put it forward now, what Nnamdi Kanu is looking for is that the Igbo people can have their own independent control of their region. Who doesn't want that? But the reality is that the present government will continue to haunt you. Ojukwu departed not able to realize this or actualize this, not because he wasn't capable enough, but because when you have an administration that doesn't want to give room for plebiscite or referendum, you have this kind of situation. They want to hack you. All right, so number one thing is that you want to influence the polity. Let us install a sane administration first of all. And to me, a Sowore looks like somebody that can drive a country that is sane. We may reach an agreement. Let young people come together on that. Let us rally our support for these guys. These two guys, they are rallying forces for the southeast, for the southwest. Now we may not be looking for a good and strong, vibrant collaborator from the north. Let us all come together, drive these old people out of power, install sane administration that cares, that is concerned, and that has the face of human and face of of this generation, not the whole generation anymore. We don't even understand what we're talking about. So by the time we install a sane administration, we may then say, okay, fine, good. We then have an agreement that, okay, if after 10, 15, 20 years, we can specify a time. The reason, to me, in my opinion, the reason that Nnamdi Kanu feels, and the rest of them in the IPOB feel, that they are not included or they feel marginalized is because there's no governance. If there's governance, everybody will not be feeling marginalized. But the same way Nnamdi Kanu is feeling marginalized is the same way Shegun in the southwest is feeling marginalized. It's the same way even Hausas, who have been in power more time than any other tribe in this country, are also still feeling marginalized. How many of them have schools to go? How many of them have anything to do? All of us are marginalized. So the only way all of us can get rid of this bad situation is to first of all change the polity. By the time we finish changing the polity, we can then have an agreement to say, okay, let us all taste good governance together first of all, by installing, good governance and changing all these old people. By the time we install good governance, we will then be able to say, okay, based on our agreement or the condition of coming together, we want to try good governance for 10 years, and we will do this together. If anybody is still not pleased after then, let's go. But for as long as everybody has not tasted good governance and we are looking to go our separate ways, we will be breaking our strength. We have strength when we are together. We have strength when we are together, and it will benefit everybody. So if we pull all these strengths together and install good government in this country, we taste good governance for 10, 15 years or 20 years, 2 decades is not too much. If we still feel it's not working, then we cannot agree. But for now, the reason you are aggrieved, the reason why Arewa is aggrieved, the reason why Oduduwa is aggrieved is because all of us feel marginalized. There's no governance. But if we let good governance come into play, for instance, for the next 10 years, 1 decade or 2 decades, then let us ask who still wants to live by then. I'm sure you probably don't want to go anymore. Go to where, by the way? Are you going to move your geographical location away from where it is already? Go to where? Oh, I know you mean govern yourself, but if everybody is okay and all of us are in the government together and doing what is good together, everybody probably doesn't want to go anymore. So it is because this is a government of the cabal, by the cabal, and for the cabal. That is why everybody feels marginalized. But if we do, okay, let us come together and have a good government together, nobody will be marginalized anymore, and this country will be ready to go. So I know that it's a lot of people don't. Me too, I didn't get notification that we are back. No, many people did not get notification that we are back online, and I understand, because of the way we went off abruptly the other time. So let's take some comments. Maybe some people will join, but please, if you're already online, I can see some people already joining back again. Share this video, let people know that we're back online to discuss this. So the question today is, what do you, I've already told you what I expect. Then the question is, what do you expect? Now let me take some comments already. Isioma Rufe. Okay, somebody is saying, if Nigeria system is working, oh, apologies, sorry. If Nigeria system is working, everybody, no one is going anywhere. Isioma says, true talk, Nigeria should be free, should be one. Yeah. Jimo Suleiman, Shegun been a while. Yeah, thank you so much. Welcome back, Newman. For real, I don't want Nigeria to break up. Let this fresh blood lead. Exactly, that's the point. So, Charles Nwokoye, we are not interested in the zoo called Nigerians anymore. We are going only Biafra. Sorry, I need to do something about this comment. It's one sec, so I can read the comments without me blocking the comments from being read. All right. I really do not get it. Sowore and Kanu is a disaster. Okay, please let us understand why you said so. Okay, I know a lot of people will not agree. Let us know why you disagree. Shegun, we need sanity and sense of direction to exploit our full potential as a nation. We need to be ahead of the game and think of our future. We've been sleeping for a long time. I agree. Olushola Abiodun says, I really do not get it. Sowore and Kanu will be a disaster. Please, Olushola, can you put forward your explanation why you think so? Just let us know why you think it would be a disaster. You know me, I don't like the idea of people just abuse something and leave it there. I like explanation because it is intellectual exchange. If you tell me the reason and I find it superior argument, I will agree with you. That's the way I am. I need to rush now. The comments are rushing. What we need is a new system. The new system will allow regions to be autonomous, and national wealth will be used to regional development, just like other advanced countries. Regional development guaranteed under this present administration, you mean? Charles Fresh, Shege, how far I was the one who sent you the meeting today on WhatsApp. I beg, talk sense into Niger youth. Actually, I knew they were meeting. Actually, I didn't even see it until I didn't see the WhatsApp message until I was done watching the live broadcast myself. Ugo boss Ugo say, with that constitution in that construction, nothing will ever work. Please get it. With that constitution in that construction, you can never me on the same page with any Fulani. But okay, I'll come back to that. But it is possible. We have a population of people who are not interested in either Sowore or Kanu. If not, we won't have these people in Asorok today. I'll come back to that also. Good evening, Fred, Omorege, Olajide. How would they get there? I'll come there. I mean regional development under the new system that will come when these two forces team up. Exactly, I've said that also before. Okay, let me come back to the person who said our population are not interested. If not, we won't have these people in Asorok today. Okay, fine. I said to some guys today on Facebook who were arguing with me about Ruga settlements. You see, some APC guys were angry about the Ruga. Some of them don't want to talk at all because they know that people like us will come at them. Some of them are struggling to try to talk about it. There are two reasons everybody is opposing. Majority of the people that are opposing Ruga, the reason they are opposing Ruga is, number one, that it is not a ranch, it is a settlement, and settlement means they will take over the place they are using, take over and forever. It might result in some communal clashes later in future, like the way the Bakassi land was eventually ceded to the Cameroonians after they already settled over a period of time. That the same crisis may arise again, if a Modakeke kind of crisis and all the rest, all sort. Number two reason that people are against it is that federal government money is about to be used, not individual private money, to purchase the land. The federal government wants to use our commonwealth, according to the way it is being reported, to settle Fulani in every part of the country in preparation for something I don't know in future. Some said jihad, but I don't like to put sentiment into things. But whatever it is, all right, some APC youths did not know what to say. Some of them were trying to be diplomatic about it, and I said, come, you cannot give us Buhari and not want Ruga. You must want everything because you believe that everything Buhari is from God. It's made from heaven. So we day here together, and if I hear say any of you run out of this, run come up for all of these APC youths, if I hear say any of you run come up for this country, we pray that you never return. Because when we were telling you that time during election, say we should not be repeating our mistakes again. All of you they shaggy because they distribute bullion vans. You they get small pecuniary change out of the bullion vans disbursement. On they talk nonsense. You know they nyanak pata. So the time can't reach now, and come they talk say you don't want Ruga. All of you Ruga muffins, we there here together. You understand? So what am I simply trying to say is that don't say Nigerian youth are not interested. They are beginning to see. It's just unfortunate that for us in Nigeria, messages don't get to us. So all those Ruga muffin APC youths who are saying, I told them, say guys, come, don't bring that. We day here together. You cannot give me Buhari and say you don't want Ruga. We want Ruga. You cannot be shouting because they don't distribute bullion van. Small change don't reach you. You can't begin believe, so you feel included. We were telling you that you were acting like you don't become what's the name of this guy that hijacked plane during June 12 crisis, Richard Ogunderu. They act like say you don't become Richard Ogunderu, you don't get control to hijack the plane in hand of Buhari and pilot us to somewhere else. When they born you, we they tell you something no work since 1984. They repeat them. You are forming sage. You are forming you are forming expert of political calculus. The thing can't happen. You won't come run. You won't come the form so you no get talk. You dey observe. Observe finish. Before you finish observing, by the time you are done with Big Brother Nigeria, you will understand that by the time you return to your community after Big Brother Nigeria, you see say ranch settlement don dey there. All of you Ruga muffins, we dey here together. So what am I simply trying to say is that don't think Nigerian youth are not ready. Yes, most of them did not support this new movement during the last election because of envy. Yes, see, one of the biggest problems we have in this country is envy. Envy. People just envy for no reason. And I also mentioned this, that most of the slave queens that were opposing and attacking Pastor Biodun Fatoyinbo and protesting against him on social media, they are not protesting because they have evidence that he actually raped. Some of them are protesting because of out of envy. They wish they were the ones that were so close to that guy. They wish they were the ones that were privileged to have even been abused. I'm telling you, that is the psyche of all these Nigerians. You can imagine those imbecile. I don't even know. They now have an imbecile like dance called soapy. Yeah. You be doing like imbeciles. And I wrote something on my Facebook wall today. I said you were dancing shocky when 20 billion, was it naira or dollars, got missing from the central bank. It took Sanusi to blow alarm. Where is that money till today? That was shocky. For shocky, we lost that amount of money. You were doing shaku shaku. You were doing azonto. That's number 2, azonto. When the Ziani single-handedly increased our suffering by single-handedly removing subsidy or increasing fuel pump price, and stole how much and went abroad. Now, azonto. You were doing shaku shaku when Madam Patience Jonathan, if you heard that today, how much was recovered from her? Billions. It was shaku shaku that we were busy dancing when Madam Patience Jonathan took all those money. They left shaku shaku. We moved on to which one again? We got to Zanku dance. We were doing Zanku dance when snake, monkey, rodents, gorilla started swallowing millions. Even at Jamb office, na Zanku we they do. Now they have brought Soapy from that Malian, or what do you call him? They are now doing Soapy. Get ready for the rudest shock, and Ruga must come to stay with that Soapy that you are dancing. Before you finish dancing Ruga, before you finish dancing Soapy, Ruga don't they? What is wrong with all? In fact, I'm so embarrassed, I'm so ashamed, I'm so disappointed to be sharing the same generation and national identity with these imbeciles called Nigerian youths. In fact, when Trump called Nigeria a shithole, it was being, I think it was even being, it was euphemizing. It was even being nice. When Buhari said Nigerian youth are lazy, it was also still being nice. Nigerian youth are imbeciles. You are doing Soapy dance. Share this video, let them see it. Me, I don't tell them, say, if you meet me for street, stop me and challenge me intellectually. Convince me why you should be doing Soapy dance when money is missing and they are giving bad policy. Only today, one of the Yahoo boys that is in the Senate, a video started going viral of him slapping, assaulting a woman in a store, in a mall. Can you imagine that? You went to the stall to buy something, to the mall to buy something, and you started hitting the woman like that. A senator representing a constituency. A Yahoo boy, he must be. Because people that know the value of human beings, who have humans, who have blood in their veins, will not even think about hitting a woman. But that's what they are. They feel powerful. The moment the guys start collecting money that they never worked for, that's the way they start behaving. That is why you don't give power to people who never worked for it, who never climbed through the ladder to get to a space. You don't give power to such people. They will misuse it. They will misuse power. You give power to Yahoo, but they will misuse it. See those boys that went to attack Rugged Man in London. Money misrode boys and Ashawo girls, and those ones that are now in the Big Brother house, locking themselves up. Senseless people are watching them, and they will be using their money. Get ready to see how much they will spend. Get ready to see how much they will raise in that reality show through text messages, voting. Somebody must stay, somebody must not go. But they will never put that kind of money into election that will revive the country back and give us glory back to compete with other countries that we should be on the same pedestal, at the same pedestal together. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now I am waiting. You see them. See Rahman. You see, these are the people. These are the Shaku Shaku people. All right. So this is Rahman Lukman Temotepe on Facebook. You can see him. These are they. You see, these are the people we are living with in this country. We are not living with human beings. That's why at the end of the day, this Rahman now, you go one run come off for Nigeria. Guess the reason he wants to run away. Guess what? If you run away from Nigeria, before you come back, your father's compound, your father's house is already a settlement for cows. In case you don't know, it's a ranch. And we are saying, let us rescue this country together. It is sinking. You are abusing your father. You think you are abusing me? Wambe. So Solution said, I saw the video. It was hitting the poor woman. That's the issue. Newman, the celebrities are the worst. We don't even need celebrities anymore. What do we need them for? We don't need celebrities. Solutions: outside the country, women are respected. No, even within country, reasonable people respect women. Even within Nigeria, reasonable people respect women. Rahman Lukman Temitokpe. Oh God, I'm sorry for you. Akonyeleru, you said it all. Thank you. You know the Nigeria already abajo. But before you come back, I pray in Jesus' name, in the name of Almighty Allah, your papa house go don't become ranch for cow. Now cows go there. Oluwatonyi Ogundepe Fatima. My own question is, how can we change this Nigeria? Because I'm tired of hearing so much sorry. Which is why we are where we are. We are discussing these things every day. We want this country to move forward. I am tired too. But all of us cannot run away. Some of us have to remain and do the groundwork. We all cannot run away. Ade Adi says, could you remember the question I asked you before the past election? Please repeat that question. I may have forgotten. Many questions every day, you know. Oluwatonyi Ogundipe, how can we change this Nigeria? Because I'm tired of hearing this story. The only way to change this country is for all of us to come together and work and work and work. If we don't kick these old people out of power, we will not go anywhere. What they have in their head and their ideologies and their beliefs are different from what we are thinking. It's never gonna work. Never. The prodigy wants us to allow calling. Well, I'll restore calling also in the studio. You know, I'm just getting my studio set up back. You know, I told you last week, almost 2 weeks now, that my studio camera fell off the tripod, and I've been battling to get it back. So I just went to get another camera today, paying half of the money. I had to injure my account to do it, and somebody sent me 20,000. I want to appreciate you. He doesn't want me to mention his name. He sent me 20,000 to support, so I had to go and injure my bank account to go and get another camera. I wounded my account to go and get another camera before I can come back live in the studio today. I've not even finished paying for the camera, so the person just gave me in trust, believing that I will pay the balance. So I'll also bring back the call-in feature soon. Expect it soon. We'll bring in the call-in feature very soon again. Thank you for understanding and patience. I know a lot of people want to call in. Alright, so Aziz Ademolatin and Libya Rahman Day. You know, like I have a friend who was arguing with me on Facebook, and they were saying the protest at Koza was unnecessary. I said, come, you are even calling yourself a Christian. Who was even supposed to lead the protest? What you are saying is that the church name should be clean. Let us remove the man's name from the church name first of all. Remove the scandal from the church name. If you Google Koza right now, guess what you'll be seeing? It is a scandal. But let us first of all separate the name of the man from the name of the church. We that don't even go to church are the ones concerned about the name of the church. But mumu them with the inside church, they defend the problem. Can you imagine? So the man eventually stepped down. So, but that guy was now saying, if I were in Nigeria, the protest I would have led is, he said those that were protesting at Koza, the protest we should have done is against Ruga. And I said, bro, you can lead the protest. He said, but I'm not in Nigeria. I said, bro, people abroad protest about Nigeria from abroad. Just go to the nearest embassy, the Nigerian embassy where you are. And I was now like, he was not trying to form like a god because he did abroad. I can't say, guy, come. You run away from Nigeria. You the direct us where you remain for inside the problem. They face the situation. You the direct us waiting to do. You they mad. Guess why he did? I say of all places na Cyprus you run grow. Of all places na Cyprus you go. It was that bad that you had to escape. Na Cyprus you see go just to escape. Cyprus of all places. So person go come dey Libya, go come dey follow me Yanakpata. I even better pass you where I dey here. Forget them, Jerry. Aziz Ademola, I hate BB Niger with everything in me. It's worse than Soapy self. All of them are terrible. Jack Wally, I'm not against those organizing the big. Now their business they do. Now money they fight. Even the imbecile song, the imbecile song and dance too. Now business. I don't blame them. Even those that go to church, I don't blame them. Whatever you do, whether you're a stripper, I don't blame you in the economy. But the people I blame are those who are consuming it. How can you consume something that is not even that is distasteful? How do you consume it? It goes to show the taste we have. So I was talking with somebody this afternoon who say, how can people be dancing this kind of imbecile dance? Is this what they call the soapy dance? I say yes. They say dancing like an imbecile. I say, do you think all of us have the same sense of taste? You can imagine if somebody can argue and bring Buhari back, what can they not do? Some people don't have taste. Nigerians do. Nigerian youths, anything goes in as far as they give me small change. Now I won't do. They are now complaining and now telling me to go and lead protest against Ruga. Where your papa day? You are not the one to tell me to protest against Ruga. If you are not start it, we will join you. Kanu is loved and supported by his people, while Sowore is not loved and supported by Yorubas. It took a long time before Kanu got the volume of support he's getting today. Sowore just started the street movement. Alright, but a lot of people love him too. The reality is that Kanu did not start the IPOB movement. The Biafra agitation. Biafra agitation had started way before Kanu decided to continue it now. So Kanu met a platform on ground already and is trying to sustain it. He's trying. Alright. So that's it. Aqua Bata says Nigeria is animal kingdom. Raman, your papa pack well. Because they don't reach stage we go to curse ourselves now, because we don't try to talk like human being. No one work for the idiots who will get, and I mean idiots, online idiots. Yeah. So Idi Udofia Noble say Shegun, the battle is on. Definitely. Aziz Ademola, we protested in New York for Sowore inclusion in debate. So why wait to get back home to be involved? God bless you. But some people with they common Cyprus of all places. We be like our Ajegun here. They want they remote us to the protest on their behalf. Why don't you also start it where you are, upload it, we will share it too, so that it can ignite it in other people in other countries too. So somebody cannot just sit back and be feeling like me, I have escaped. You people should go and protest. Don't let me say something I don't want to say. Alright, so that's all I want to say tonight. So please, if you're not joining this broadcast live and you're watching it on a playback because of the time difference, leave your comments. What do you feel about? What are your expectations? What are the agenda? We can, if we hijack this union between Sowore and the IPOB, we can draw the agenda for them. We can draw up something for them to work on. We can do it. It's just for us to own it, drop the agenda and drive it with them. So I want to encourage everybody to please support these people. Support these people. Isema, please, if I skipped any comment, kindly repeat it. It's not deliberate, please. Ugo says, mind you, bro, the constitution can never work like I have mentioned before. So it's never about the old men, please. Include that. See, even as fraudulent as Nigerian constitution is, if they follow it, Nigeria will not be like this. Nigeria has never been about constitution. Let us understand it too. Because even as bad as Nigeria constitution is, it guarantees freedom of education. But where is it? So it is never about constitution. Let's not deceive ourselves. It's never about constitution. That prodigy say Olamide carry pikin go born for Maryland, USA, but they deceive people for street for Nigeria. They give them song to the dance about. One Destiny or Stanyon, the celebrities will join the crew when the train starts moving. I can understand that they are all sitting on the fence for now. They are not sitting on the fence. Now money then they find. But you know what? We don't even need the celebrities. If the revolution starts, it will consume those that it will consume. It will spare those that it will spare. The celebrities are the ones that need us now. We don't need them. They are the ones that need us, because when the revolution starts, they'll be looking to save their faces. If someone wants you to paste your account details. Account details. Okay, I'll do that right away. Thank you so much for your concern. 0036909767, and then the details is GT Bank, and the name Olawoye Oluwasegun. It will appear on your screen now. That's it. Okay, so let me continue. Thank you so much, Isema Erife. Anthony Bankole says, Shegun, please don't do that. Ignore people as you always have. No, you don't reach the way we say we go they phrase them, because they believe say they know everything they talk. You can imagine that one will come now. You don't get any reason where they take abuse me. You just want abuse. You know, if me I want abuse you, I go tell you, say the following are the reasons what you are saying is not working. The following are the reasons. You go before I abuse you, yourself go not admit say you deserve the abuse. No be say I go just come and say you are stupid. No, now on top waiting. Okay, for what? Okay, explain why I am stupid. You cannot. That means you are the one that is stupid. So we have to start showing it to them that they are the ones that are stupid. We don't really just say, see, you don't become physical issue. You don't become physical. You get was it on Sunday after we left that protest? I quickly checked somebody at Yanokwaja, and he was arguing something with me. I can't ask him questions one by one. By the time I finish asking the questions, I'm supplying him and opening his brain. Now by himself, in the say he's stupid. You know that kind of thing. Solution says we need to come together and start bringing up your ideas, so you can know the best, like restructuring. You cannot restructure under this present administration. You cannot get what is called a referendum under this kind of oppressive regime. They will know. If you ask for a referendum, they will call you. They will declare you a terrorist organization. These people are not ready to give you anything, and the Ramans of this world, they don't know what they want. They just Solutions. I hope to keep learning the best ideas from people. Exactly. Lanrewaju, I did say, Shegun, the problem of Nigeria today is the youths. Yes, it's them, not them. You are not innocent, Raman. You are not innocent. You are culpable in the problem we have today, because if all of you will no agree votes, or we just they do online, they do soapy, they dance in best. If all of you now join hands together, the time we will talk say we want change this country in 2019, we not go day where we did today, because our votes will be overwhelming against those people that are using bullion van to buy the back door for people we know if you do anything into government. We not go day where we did today. So you are part of the problem. You did part in it. You are not just looking to survive. You did part of the problem. Olayinka, you're welcome. Akoni Eleru. Shegs, you don't see Tonya and Marco video where area boys hijack her for money. I don't like to talk about people we know. Ferdinand, take it back. Shegun, don't be distracted by those brainless people. Abroad is not a guarantee for success. Some of them they suffer. I know they would. They don't. By the time they spend some time there, they are looking to come back. Most of them are washing toilets abroad. But when you see them on social media, they will be forming big boys. We know. We know now. We know. They wish they can come back together, but the shame no gree them come, because if they come and their status don't worse pass how they take leave. How do you come back from abroad and you cannot buy land, build house, or you have not even built house in Nigeria through a relative? As you come back, you have a house you're going into. That shame no gree them come, but they go they post online. They feel like say they borrow shoe, they take and post. We know them now. Anthony Bankole, you will turn off some of us that always watch but don't comment. This platform is for intelligent people. I will not turn you off. Don't worry. It's we get boiled up sometimes, you know. There was one guy yesterday who was saying something. By the time we use this carrot stick and carrot approach, he agreed with us eventually. Look at Raman Stone is changing small small. Don't worry, I know what I'm doing. We will convert them. We go knock sense into their now small small. You know they easy. But just bear with us, bear with us. Shegun, I think we need to educate Naira Marley. He has problem on how to communicate his message. He doesn't even have a message. He needs complete tutorial. Richard Law said, that true, bro. Well said. More wins, dude. Thank you. Obidiegu, revolution now. Ogo boss. In that case, we will take it by fire by force. We are the Biafrans. We are going for another. When you say war, I don't know what you mean. I don't believe we need gun. I don't believe we just need our unity. Once we are united and they see our number, that we are determined, even if they call election, let them distribute bullion van. If they say millions of people they determined and we are more than them, we don't win already. We may not even need gun to kill who. We may not need gun. We may just need intellectual forces, and we may need our resilience and determination to start influencing things together. Solutions, Ugo, please think more. No man is an island. I thought you know by now. Smart Money says Naira Marley don't even have a message. He doesn't have. What message is he singing? Boss Adebo. So the other day, some people were saying they were equating him to Fela. I said it's not only an insult; it is blasphemy. Fela was against stealing. How can somebody be supporting stealing? He's been investigated and you now say automatically he's a Fela. It's stupidity now. So no, today's not about Naira Marley Jare. Now one person they want to talk, they want to defend imbecile than superior. But soon, okay, sorry, that moved. Dario Joseph says things are really changing in abroad. Shegun, I think you're right. We need unity, of course. I dare you, but I know everything they happen for abroad. All right, it's not easy for all of those that are abroad. I know. All of majority people want to come back. They want to come back, but they don't know how to go about it. How will people perceive me? Say I don't dey abroad, I can't come back. People where I live here don't better pass me. We go abroad. I go be. A lot of people now to save face now make them still remain. They won't come. But you want to come back to a country that is insecure. You want to come back to a country that there are problems, crisis here and there. There's no lights. How will you cope? You don't they used to wear lights the day. You don't they used to wear internet the day. You don't they used to wear everything they okay. You won't come back into where there's no light. The roads are bad. Fuel is costly and expensive. Network issue in the bank are always bad. Security problem is there. Kidnapping. How do you cope now? Nigeria is more expensive than where you are. It is hard to earn money, and it is difficult to sustain with the money you earn. Yes, you work 2 times the small work you do there to earn half of what you earn there. And by the time you want to spend it, to use that money to survive on a norm is hard because things are expensive. You buy your own security, you buy your own light. They don't take light now, so they follow you talk. Now my camera light only dey inside this room. Nah, they don't take lights. There's nothing wrong with the name United States of America, Obidiego. The major problem Nigeria government and the youth need to stand up and ask government to give 24 hours electricity. I think that Amali needs to go to jail for comparing himself with Fela. I'm not even sure he wants to accept that comparison. It is the imbeciles following him on social media that are calling him Fela. Shegun, so scared to come home. I heard about kidnapping every single day. Exactly. Everybody's afraid. Solution say, haha. Obidiegu, every state in Nigeria wants their freedom. Solution say exactly. People, I don't want the broadcast to be too long. I gotta call it a day here, and tomorrow we should continue our conversation. Thank you very much. If you're new on this channel, please do subscribe so that we can continue these conversations, and then share this video also for people in case there's anything we said that you feel people can learn from, and you want you have somebody you feel will learn from this video. Share it with them. And what other information? Follow us on social media. You can see it's right on your screen, on my front here, at Objective Media, on all social media, because most times we post during the daytime. It's only usually in the evening time that we come on a live show like this. Akim Jimo, Shegun Kilode now. Today is fight for fight. No, sometimes we need that kind of thing, you know. Smart money is abroad. Now who no go? Now who no go? No go no. Fight with light issue alone. I'm not coming back. Mommy, oh God. Thank you, Dare Joseph. But Banjo, the truth is that Nigerians are the most difficult people to liberate, so for so many reasons, in spite of the huge amount of educated people. Nevertheless, we won't and can't give up. That's why I'm still here. I suppose don't come up for this country too. I'm here because I feel we have groundworks to do. Nosa says, no matter what, if we the youth did not know what to do about Nigeria government, wouldn't the old men know that one day they will die? Sakins. They're going to say again, Shegun, thanks for being part of the protest on Sunday. Once again, thank you so much. Solutions, you see, the facilities caught fire and electricity system is interconnected. The design is bad. Today, police station was busted a few days ago in the east. Scared, oh, you know. Wale Walata say it would have been a good idea only if Nnamdi Kanu isn't a wanted in Nigeria and a fraudster claiming Igbos are Jews. There are some things we should just put behind and let's move forward. Fred, see, the Nigerian state can call you a criminal if they want to. It's a case of calling dog a bad name so that you can hang it. If they want to catch you, if they are tired of, if they find it too tough to crack, they'll rob you. Ugo says, in a way you they make sense, but does the zoo youth get it? Not everybody will agree with you, but just keep doing what you are doing. One day they will agree with you and join you. If they see the resilience and they see that you are making sense and you are achieving it, they will join you. Many people have tried me on this world. They try to abuse me, and I remain resilient and knock sense into their head. Some of them keep short, some of them come back to agree that I'm right, and they join. We will continue like that, both online. I do it every day, both offline and online. I meet people and I tell them, see guys, you are the ones doing this country bad. The leaders are not even the problems anymore. It is you, the followers. I tell them offline, and at the end of the day, some of them, they do like and they agree. So one by one we are changing them. 4 years is a long time. We'll achieve a lot. Shegun, keep up the good work. Thank you, Boxy D. Dare Joseph, say please always have specific time for your broadcast. Okay, I'll work on that. I'm getting my studio set up back, so I'll work on that. Collins Kendo say the only thing we Biafrans desire is to move out of Nigeria. Okay, I agree with you if that is what you want, but can you move out? How do you want to move out? You want war or you want referendum? If you want war, are you prepared? If you want referendum, will you get it under this kind of political atmosphere? No. If you ask for referendum now, whoever asks for referendum now will be tagged a terrorist, and your movement will be designated a terrorist organization. So the first thing is to change the policy. Even if you want to move out, you have to still change the policy. So you have to support somebody that can assist in changing this policy first of all. Shegun, please help discuss about the insecurity in way around this abeg Tunde. Well, I will refer you to the Afeniferi's prescription that everybody should return to the traditional system of using jazz to protect themselves. So consult your babalawo. Kayode Ojetunde, you see that old man Obasanjo talking nonsense about mismanagement of our diversity. He benefited from that mismanagement. Who is even the grandfather of mismanagement? Smart Money say the major problem we have in Nigeria is so-called educated ones. Mildred Idowu say, I'm so excited about this development. God is great. Gani Okofo say, Mr. I really like what you're saying, but not is the problem of Nigeria. Not is not the problem altogether. Okay, they are not the problem altogether. Uh, have you come to the southwest and see how Nigerian youth are scrambling to eat at party? Some northerners are better organized than some of our so-called educated youths in the southwest. Um, Olajide Olubukola, Mr. Shegun, nothing do you. You are on point always. Thank you so much. So I think I gotta hang it here tonight. All right, and I'll see you again tomorrow, people. Bye.